Welcome to Bespoke Diaries. Today's article is on Flow by Nischal Kapadia, BFSI professional, TEDx speaker, podcast and keynote speaker, angel investor, board member, India. Get in the flow zone to fight frustration and psychological degradation. We often encounter people who seem to be in complete control of themselves, maintaining calm, poise, and effectiveness in any situation. These individuals exude a level of mastery in their personal and professional lives that we all admire. Then there are those who excel in certain areas while lacking in others. These people are often labeled as geeks, brilliant in their specific domains but struggling in broader aspects of life. However, the most surprising group is comprised of those who were once extraordinary but have somehow faded in all aspects of their personality. This transformation, watching someone lose their brilliance, energy, and stability, is difficult to comprehend. For those who have known such individuals, it's perplexing to understand what drives a person, once full of life and potential, to gradually deteriorate mentally and emotionally. While the cause of such a decline is a worthy discussion in itself, this article focuses on how not to get to that point. We are more concerned here with solutions, what can be done to avoid reaching a state where psychological degradation takes over. How can we maintain mental and emotional resilience, even during the hardest times? Recognizing the expert within, one important realization is that we are all experts in certain areas. Every individual has their own unique skills, knowledge, and strengths. Whether it's problem solving, creativity, communication, or technical prowess, we all have a particular set of talents that we bring to the table. Often, the things we are good at are aligned with our passions, the activities we love doing and naturally excel in. In good times, it's easy to lean into these passions and pursue hobbies that bring fulfillment. When life is smooth, many of us tend to focus on rewarding activities, be it professional accomplishments, hobbies, or personal projects. However, the true test comes when things get tough, during what I call non-growth phases. The challenge of non-growth phases are those times in life when external progress seems to slow down or come to a halt. It could be a period where professional opportunities dry up, personal challenges mount, or motivation takes a hit. While these phases may not always be visible to the outside world, they are deeply internal and can have a profound psychological impact. What's tricky about these periods is that they are often marked by frustration, a sense of stagnation, and sometimes even self-doubt. The natural human tendency during these times is to disengage from productive activities, to withdraw, and to lose focus. And this is precisely when psychological degradation begins to creep in. Over time, this can lead to a decline in both mental health and overall well-being. Enter the flow zone, a psychological lifeline. One powerful antidote to psychological degradation, especially during difficult times, is learning to enter the flow zone. The concept of flow, first introduced by psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, refers to a mental state where a person becomes fully immersed in an activity, losing track of time and external distractions. It's a state of complete focus and involvement, where the challenge of the task at hand perfectly matches the individual's skill level. Being in a flow state brings a sense of purpose, achievement, and satisfaction. It's a highly rewarding experience because it allows the individual to operate at their peak performance, drawing on their strengths while fully engaging with the present moment. More importantly, it creates a buffer against the frustration and negativity that often accompany non-growth phases. Why flow is essential in hard times. In difficult times, one of the biggest challenges is maintaining a sense of progress and purpose. Without tangible signs of improvement or success, it's easy to become disheartened and to feel as though we are spinning our wheels. The flow state counteracts this by giving us a way to experience fulfillment even when external rewards are absent. Flow can be accessed through activities that you love and excel in, but also through stretching yourself just enough to engage deeply in something challenging. For example, solving a complex problem at work, writing creatively, playing a musical instrument, or even practicing a sport. All these activities can trigger the flow state when approached with the right balance of skill and difficulty. The beauty of flow is that it can be achieved in both professional and personal arenas. During a non-growth phase, even if external factors are outside your control, you can still control what you engage with internally. By actively seeking out activities that put you in the flow zone, you create a positive mental environment that fights against frustration and degradation. Practical steps to access flow during tough times. Here are some practical steps to help you get into the flow zone, particularly during difficult phases. 1. Identify your flow activities. Reflect on the activities that have historically brought you the most joy and engagement. What are you naturally good at? What do you enjoy doing even when there's no external reward? These are your flow activities. 2. Create conditions for flow. Flow requires a certain set of conditions. Minimize distractions, set clear goals for the activity, and ensure that the task is challenging enough to require full focus, but not so difficult that it causes frustration. 3. Set time aside for flow. Especially during tough times, it's important to carve out specific periods in your day to engage in flow activities. Prioritize these moments, as they are key to maintaining psychological resilience. 4. Balance challenge and skill. Flow happens when you are adequately challenged. If a task is too easy, you'll get bored. If it's too hard, you'll get stressed. Look for that sweet spot where your skills meet the challenge at hand. 5. Stay consistent. During non-growth phases, consistency is more important than intensity. Even small, regular periods of flow can have a significant positive impact on your mental state. Conclusion: flow as a lifeline. Getting into the flow zone is not just about peak performance or creativity, it's about preserving your mental well-being during difficult times. By regularly engaging in activities that immerse you in flow, you can stave off frustration and prevent psychological degradation, even when external circumstances aren't ideal. In essence, flow becomes a lifeline. It helps maintain your sense of self, keeps your mind engaged, and provides a buffer against the negativity that often accompanies stagnation. So the next time you find yourself in a non-growth phase, instead of retreating, lean into flow. It's one of the best ways to fight frustration and protect your mental health. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For similar type of article, please reach us at contact@thebespokediaries.com, or you can visit our website www.thebespokediaries.com.